Reaper's playing for keeps, so keep the side that I swing. Make a believer out of doubters, I bet you call me the king. If it's a battle you're after, then leave the rap in the meat. Garo garo, the wolf is hungry for her scent by the sheep. マリパネ言い回し、想像より最高マジ。でも本物のラッパーならばまずはディスはキン。アンチディススタイル、つまり応援ラップ。ハローハローはためがルール先輩だし。
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we're going over to Japan. And I'd like to say thank you so much for all of your support when it comes into hololive performance. Now, I understand that hololive is an agency. I'm beginning to get it. I've read every single comment regarding the holo elements, and it's like, what? It is just mind-blowing. What have I let myself into? But I'm falling into the rabbit hole, and there's nowhere, the hole is big and there's no one to hold on to, like, oh, I'm just falling. And as I'm falling, I'm seeing amazing things. So this was a recommendation, and I'll do a couple of shout outs in a second. So my next reaction is going to come from wait a minute. I want to make sure that I've got her name right.
Reaper versus
So it's Reaper versus Sheep.
X Mori Calliope.
Mori Calliope? Am I right back? So Reaper versus Sheep, Mori Calliope, and this is the original. And there's a number of everybody saying, check out Mori Calliope, check out Mori Calliope. So, and there's a number of songs. So I'm going to do a back-to-back with two Mori Calliope. So this is Reaper versus Sheep, Mori Calliope. I hope I'm saying the name right. It doesn't sound right when I'm saying it. It sounds really kind of like, it's got special thanks to Watamates and Deadbeats. So, and like I said, there's nothing else to go on except for Reapers versus Sheep. This was premiered in September 2022. Hololive. It says AEN. So does that mean it's going to be somewhat in English as well? So this will be kind of like my first hololive English reaction, I suppose. So I'm in a good space. I really am. I'm going to do a couple of shout outs. Umbrella Meltos, Vilanda 1992, thank you very much for your message. Sene, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Sene. WC, Nico PR, Giddo. Have I said that name right? Dranzia, Anime Squirrel, thank you very much, Anime Squirrel. Rostan, thank you very much. Monkey Mel, okay. Cosmo Man 78, thank you very much for your message, absolutely amazing. Soa, Kuan Kami, I hope I've said your name. Sia, Vertigo Blue, Lethal Shadow, Dragon Brethren. You all have, Gerard, you all have been Sir Strangefolk. How you doing, mate? Nathan, Abel, Phil Wizard, Random Thorn, Amiga Simp, Thunder the Hog, B Puncher, Tusky, Drunken Bull, Spectrum 90, Mr. Fox, Rand, Fabriso. You all have been absolutely amazing. You really have. I'm going to start doing shout outs for, especially on this hololive, because you guys have been absolutely amazing and sending me so much details. It's worthy of a shout out. It really is. Now, look, let's go straight into my next reaction of today, shall we? So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good feature audio music. Can you dig it? Sounds like the Shabarak.
A Reaper's playing for keeps, so keep the side that I swing. Make a believer out of doubters, I bet you call me the king. If it's a battle you're after, then leave the rap in the meat. Garo garo, the wolf is hungry for her scent by the sheep. マリパネ言い回し、想像より最高マジ。でも本物のラッパーならばまずはディスはキン。アンチディススタイル、つまり応援ラップ。ハローハローはためがルール先輩だし。I'm used to raising up for rap, but guess I'm
Okay, I wasn't expecting this. I just wasn't. I know you guys told me that she does rap. So yes, fine. But I still wasn't expecting this. I tell you what's really what I'm getting at here, what I'm grasping here. There's two parts on this. There's one part, and I've explained this before in 4 parts. There's the singers, the hollow elements to it, the graphic elements to it, the writing script to it as well. And 9 times out of 10, it's broken down. You've got 4 various people doing those things, I get. But in those amazing bunches, you get the odd 1 or 2 that can do it all, or at least do 50% of it. And what's drawing my attention are these amazing colours and design, which is I don't see it anywhere else. So is this the holographics? Now, I know about holo when they're doing the 3D, but when I'm talking about in 2D nature, am I always going to expect this kind of graphics, this kind of nature? I'm not talking about the colours. The colours are always going to be that, I presume, this strong ice cream cone colours. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing all the time, this kind of ice cream cone colours. That's what I can call it. But it's more of the design of the video. I'm seeing similarities. So is this kind of like a fashion design? Like, you know, like if you're wearing a pair of jeans, everybody's wearing those ripped up jeans. It's jeans, but you know the design of it. So in this anime, I'm seeing this kind of almost repetitive design element, even though there's different characters, different colors, different drawings, but the design is quite similar to it all. So is that the fashion hand in hand? Or they're just picking, or you have the luxury of picking what designer that you want, and so the visual can be different if you want to. I mean, if I dive in, would I see different graphics or different graphic designs, or would the designs be of the same nature? That's what I'm saying. Like Suishe, when she done the thank you card for thanking for all her fans, that was in 2D, but the visuals was kind of different from this. It was more softer tone, but it was still ice cream colours. Do you know what I mean by ice cream colours? That soft kind of pastel, but also it can be strong pastel, but you know they're ice cream colours. So let me know about that. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just like just a little bit, to about say here.
I'm used to raising up for rest, but guess I'll give it a shot. Excuses go in the trash, so give it all that you got. I'll script the cheer or a curse from Callie's next up to back. Gonna kick that shit in reverse. I'm wishing no crush, your boy flat. And I got all stuck and out of hold on the countdown this show. Oh, I got kind of coy, that's the most Ouen show. Can't get to the key minute, calling a good offer. It could be 3, 2, 1. 悩んで悩んでも悩んでって別に悪くないよね。悩んでもやんでも頑張れ。悩んでもやんでもやんで帰れ。Forever and she for the best for you all。明日も明後日もそばによ。笑って笑ってもないよね。笑われるまで泣いてね。I'll get that point in a minute. Cause when it comes to rap and compliments and the reap of that beat, gotta let you know your flow is looking so pro and the bars that you're spitting that fire. Isn't it funny they want him to kill him with kindness? I'll never get tired. I love the fusion. Is that a trick or a fact? Check bait, I'm down on my knees. Goddamn, I take it all back. The sheep has got so much steam. Hold up, that shit's kinda cringe. It's just a aim and a please. Your line's the best. Hey, listen, it's praising in English. I'm making your victory a breeze. You copy? Arigato, me too. 私もありかもって思うわためのラップがあったからまあそういうことだしわための勝ちってことでいいかな
So wasn't that the chorus then? I want it to come in again. I want to sing it. Or learn it. So this, I reckon this is like pop rock, but with hip hop in it.
Right now we're playing, it's time to get slaying, I'm praising, no raising till death be start praying. The lines will be laying, betraying me, flaying me, open and lies, maybe death and
She's
below me.
fine.
Nobody best try to mess with the sheep. When she makes a cut, she be cutting your D more than mine. She's pushing your buttons, so honestly, Watamates ought to be taking the lead.
She's that Watanabe rap. Where's the chorus? Oh, do it again. Okay, I'm ready. Go on.
No. Watame-senpai.
No, one more time. I want to get it. The chorus one more time. Please. I want to get it. I want to get the chorus. Is that the chorus?
Kill me.
No! So that was Mori Calliope. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. It just looks like I don't know, Calliope. Yeah, I suppose so. Calliope. Reaper versus Sheep. Very, very catchy. I wanted to, if they done that chorus about, 2 more times, I would have got that chorus. I would have locked that chorus down, and that would have been my little thing in the shower, singing along, because it is one of those songs that gets right into your head. Now, the lyrical contents, the rapping part, yep, she is quick, and there was no way that I was going to learn that, even though you had the subtitles coming up. So that's amazing for the subtitles. I have to read a little bit more information about Mori. I did read some. Thank you very much for you guys for sending me so much amazing comments regarding Mori and to check out. I was told that by Mr. Fox that her old tracks are not copyrighted, but her latest ones are copyrighted. So I will be going into her old tracks just to get some kind of a feel of how she started, when she started, how was she like, to how professional she is right now. Don't get me wrong, there is a certain standard. You always feel like a professional when you start. But until you go back into your catalogue, you realise how, how young you look and what you were seeing before. There's a cringy moments. Like every artist, when they get interviewed, like an actor or something, when they get interviewed on TV and the host will say, well, do you remember, 5 years ago when you done that advert? And here's the advert right now, and you see that artist, like they sit back and cringe, like, oh no, I can't believe it, you got that. That's that thing that, so I'm looking at the massive, the massive development that you had from beginning to where you are right now. Can you see the development? Would I be able to tell that, oh wow, there's a massive change from when you started to where you are? It's so professional now, but when you started, that kind of feeling. And I like to see those things. I like to see the beginning, the egg, I like to see the egg before it hatches. There you go. And I know you guys will actually put me in an amazing position. And because, look, just by reading your amazing comments, it's like, there's no place to turn wrong. That's how much information I have. Overwhelming information. There is no place for me to turn wrong. Seriously. So just carry on reading it. Obviously, I'm not going to remember everything, but as long as I carry on reading your comments, carry on reading and what you're sending to me, I know that I'll be in that lovely spot where, not saying that I'll be a connoisseur where I know a lot, but certainly put me in the right space where I can understand and not be confused about certain things. But so far, thoroughly enjoying it, really, really nice. And I understand there's about 32 hololive artists, characters. So I think it should be justified if I go to all of those 32 and check them all out. And from then I can pick out my own personal favourite from there, rather than many amazing subscribers saying, well, this person's the best. So I think I can judge it for myself. Which one's it's not a case of who's the best or not. It's a case of who are you more attracted to? What character is more, you. But so far, absolutely amazing. For that reason, I salute you. Boom!
明日も